Okay, sir.
So in today's session, we are going to understand very simple topic. You all are very much aware of it. But anyway, we are going to discuss few of the very important and simplest topic of your syllabus. That is cable and connectors. First, I will try to make you understand why we require cable, what are the various applications of cable. Okay, so first question you should understand why cable is required. Okay, why we need a cable. For example, we want to charge a mobile phone. Why we require cable? If the cable is not working fine, our mobile phone is not getting charged, right? We face so many times of this problem. We are facing every time. Now the simplest question is, it is nothing but it is like a carrier which carries your signal from one source to the destination. For example, in this mobile charging, our source is the electric source and our destination is the mobile phone. So in between these two, the connection is through the cable. Okay, so a cable is one which carry the electrical signal. So when we are talking about electrical signal, we must understand that any magnitude of the current is not as much that it can pass through the cable. You can find out that in different applications you have a different cables. For example, TV, you can see different cable. I will show you some pictures also. I have in my PPT. I'll show you now, and then you will see that a transformer is there. They also carry current. There you will find that they are like very heavily coated, plastic coated, or a huge size of cables you can find out, right? Everywhere, as per the applications, your cable changes. Not only the cable changes, I will also say that connector also changes. For example, there is a port where you can only connect the USB. You cannot connect direct switches. So for switches, there is another port. Okay, another connectors, another cable. So for a wide applications, if you see this signal carrying capacity of cable and connectors vary. As per that, we have to change the different cable or connectors. Different PVC standards are there which provide extra insulation. Okay, aluminum wire you can heard about, copper. Okay, now we will be discussing one by one. First, we will try to understand what are the specification once you go with a cable. Okay, so what are the general specifications? See, this question is very important if you're writing any competitive exam or okay, objective question type. It is very important what I'm going to speak now. So the specification which is very important, first of all, is characteristic impedance. When I'm saying characteristic impedance, it means that the resistance of your source and destination should match. So we have to use a cable wire in such a way that the impedance should doesn't mismatch this two, but it should try to match it. So we have to use a characteristic impedance. Then what is the current carrying capacity? As I gave you the example, the mobile charging cable, we cannot use this cable for carrying the current from transformer to our house. Okay, certainly it will burn out. So we have to see which what is the capacity of that particular cable. By looking into that, you can use a different sort of cable, and of course the size of cable also matters. And then flexibility. What do you mean by flexibility? Flexibility means the ability to change its shape or the ability to move. Okay, if you see the LAN cable or any sort of cable, how it is going to you are going to move this cable. That is also one peculiar characteristics. The transformer cable, if you see, you cannot move it as we are moving the cable of our mobile phone, right? I think somebody is trying to come into the class. Okay, I allowed. Next, uh, so as I told you, the characteristic impedance, it should mismatch. It should not mismatch. It should try to match the international standard. And generally, this is also very important for you. The values, okay, 50 ohm and 75 ohms are the international standard has to be maintained. Okay, so a cable of 50 ohm is a compromise between the required power rating and the attenuation. Attenuation means any sort of disturbances. And when low attenuation is required, we will be going with 75 ohm impedance. Okay? And sometimes low capacitance is required. You can go with 100 ohms impedance or 125 ohm impedance. So these values are sometimes important. You should know. As I told you, current carrying capacity, you can see If you are using a conductor by 7/0.2, then you can use for maximum current rating of 1 amps. Okay, similarly there are different ratings are there. So if you are choosing 32.02, maximum it can carry 10 ampere. Okay, so we cannot use a 7/0.2 to carry a 10 ampere current. At that time your wire will get burn out. Okay, that particular cable of the will not work. Now somebody can ask, sir, what is this 7/0.2? Okay, so I will tell you what is this. See, this 7 means a cable with copper conductor of 7 strands. Strands means उसमें आप देखिए जो पतले पतले आपको दिखाई देते हैं ना अंदर में कॉपर वायर्स जो होते हैं, ठीक है, वो उसको बोलते हैं स्ट्रैंड ईच. जैसा आप अपने बाल को लेते हैं ना, 1 स्ट्रैंड 2 स्ट्रैंड आप देखते हैं, उसी तरह सेम. तो 7/0.2 का मतलब ये है कि उसमें 7 स्ट्रैंड्स आर देयर. ओके, एंड ईच इज कैरिंग ए करंट ऑफ 0.2. कितना लेगा? 0.2. ठीक है, सो टोटल यू आर गोइंग टू गेट ए 1 एम्पियर ऑफ करंट. सिमिलरली 16/0.2 मीन्स a cable which is carrying 16 strands of copper conductor and each having a 0.2 mm. Okay, इसका width है 0.2 mm and which having a maximum current capacity of 3 amperes. Similarly you can define. Now size of the cable. See, it is not so that we can connect one wire from source to destination and we will get the correct signal. No, in between we also required that that particular signal has to be boosted. Otherwise everywhere you can just lay down one wire from source to destination, but in practice also it is not working. I'll give you one example. Many times ago, you might have know about the cable TV. Now we all have, majority of us have DTH at home. Okay, but before that, you take an example of this cable connection. If you remember, at every like one building will have a booster. From that particular booster, n number of lines like 20 or 30 wires will go to 30 numbers of family house. Okay. Similarly, if you are connecting to another one, okay, you require another booster. Okay, which will connecting booster A to booster B. There will be only one wire. From booster B, there will be again there will be some n. Suppose for our example, I am saying 30. So 30 house can be connected. Okay, so that means you require a booster such that your signal can be enhanced. Okay, if you are using only a same wire, there will be a factor coming out attenuation, and it is directly inversely proportional to the diameter of that particular wire. Okay, so there is a formula is given as attenuation is inversely proportional to 1/d, or voltage or power rating is directly proportional to the diameter of that particular wire, and the weight and cost is directly proportional to diameter square. Okay, so this questions can be asked to you in exam, how the diameter is related to attenuation, it is related to voltage or power rating, or it is related to weight and cost. Okay, so to reduce the cost, the diameter should be kept low. आपको पता है कोई भी आप ज्यादा बड़ा चीज लोगे तो आपको दाम उतना ही देना पड़ता है, right? So to reduce the cost, the diameter should be kept low, but it reduces what? Mechanical strength and increases the attenuation. आप जितना कम लोगे उसका फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी उतनी कम होगी, वो टूट जाएगा और उसमें उतना ही attenuation आएगा. Okay, so if we have a good diameter, then we can say that it is having less attenuation. Okay, you can see the formula attenuation is inversely proportional to 1/d. Flexibility, we have discussed so much on this. Now next move on. What are the types of different cables are present? Okay, there are altogether 5 different cables are there. One is classifications are there. One is called as ribbon cable, screened cable, coaxial cable, twisted pair cable, and fiber optic cable. Okay, one by one we'll see. I'll show you different diagrams also. First we will just check out from this. Okay, we'll have a clear cut idea. Now ribbon cable means here insulated wires will be there in a single strand, are kept together in a form of ribbon, just like this picture. Okay, it is used when more number of connections are to be done between two printed circuit board. PCB stand for printed circuit board. From edge connectors we can use this type of ribbon cable. Okay, the next one, screened cable. Screened cable, it is like a single signal is transmitted through a single core radio frequency, just like you can see the diagram here. It's a core above which we will have a PVC insulation, then a metal screen, and the PVC layer will be above all this, okay, to protect it. So this type of signal where we want radio frequency signal to get transmitted just near to your antennas or somewhere you require screened cable, okay, and majority of the signal will be carried by this core only, where we will have the copper, okay. Now coaxial cable, we all know what is coaxial. It is just now explained the coaxial cable. Coaxial cable, there will be a core, it will be surrounded by, so there are different types of cable, okay, and its characteristics impedance are available in three different forms: 50 ohms, 75 and 95 ohms, okay. And we will have the different connectors also that we have to discuss in next topic. We will be see one by one, okay. Then there are different types of coaxial cable depending upon its thickness. We will have RG8, RG11, okay. So this nothing but this indicates how much the cable thickness is, okay, and it is used for a very smaller distance, less just like 500 meter, not beyond that. अगर आप जितना भी, एक बात याद रखिए, जितना भी वायर आपका थिक होगा उतना फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी उसकी कम होगी, राइट। जितना भी वायर कम थिन होगा तो उसका फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी आपको ज्यादा होगा, बिकॉज इसका जो थिकनेस है 12 mm है, तो इसके वजह से इसमें क्या हो रहा है, थिकनेस ज्यादा है तो इसका फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी कम हो गया। नॉइस इम्यूनिटी बहुत ज्यादा रहेगा, मतलब बहुत अच्छी बात है कि नॉइस इसको ज्यादा डिस्टर्बेंस नहीं दे पाएगा। सो इट इज हैविंग ए नॉइस इम्यूनिटी, ओके, एंड इंक्रीज थिकनेस की वजह से कॉस्ट भी इसमें ज्यादा हो जाएगा। Then there's another category like RG58. There are so many categories, okay. So RG58 is available in 6 mm. So you can expect a questions, what is the thickness of all this cable, okay. Here also we will have the different connectors. We will learn one by one. The thickness of this RG58, as you can see, 6 mm. It is lesser than this definitely. So flexibility इसमें ज्यादा रहेगा, cost कम रहेगा, लेकिन इसमें noise ज्यादा आने की chances रहेंगे, ठीक है। There is, it's a prone to noise, but where you are having a lot of noise, ठीक है, and flexibility is not a prime concern, then you will go this type of signal, this type of cable, and where we required that cost is the major concern for us, okay, and flexibility is a major concern, like area where you have a houses with a very narrow places, okay, and you have to lay the wires and cables. So at that particular point there is no meaning of it if you go with the thickness, because flexibility is so less. So at that time you will go with RG58, which is also popularly called as thin net. In addition to this also there are several cables like RG59, RG62 and so on, okay. Now the most important question is, when we are discussing so much about the coaxial cable, where do we use this, okay. As I gave you the examples of I gave you the example of cable TV, right? In cable TV, you can see the wire. Okay, if you see the wire, that is nothing but it's a coaxial type. There you will have, अगर आपको कभी opportunity मिले, just cut that particular wire, a piece of it, and you can see there is a coating of black color of PVC. If you will just cut it further, you will find there is a plastic coated. Then if you cut further, you will find some mesh type of net will be there. Then inside of it you will see that there is a there is a copper cable, okay, which actually carry your signal, okay. Now it is CCTV also, we can find out different type of attenuation factors, okay, and you can use in a low noise RF cable for spacecraft. So this is very important cable. It's find almost everywhere, the applications will be there. Generally in our home you can see we are using a twisted pair cable. अगर आपको opportunity मिले कभी अपने घर पे wires देखने का, just open that switchboard, you can see the wire, okay, that wire will be like just twisted, दो wire different colors के wire को twist किया होगा। या आप अपने घर के fan के ऊपर देखिए आज, तो आपको जो वायर दिखाई देता है वो भी ट्विस्टेड होता है ना। So that particular wire is known as twisted pair cable. Okay, 2 से 4 केबल उसमें वायर आपको मिल जाएंगे डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द एप्लीकेशन. And this twisted pair is also of two type. One is known as UTP, another one is known as STP. What is the full form of UTP? Unshielded twisted pair cable. STP means shielded twisted pair cable. Now I'll show you the diagram. So this is the diagram of UTP cable. Okay, unshielded twisted pair cable. You can see here. Okay, overall insulation is there, and this is a core which actually carry the signal, above which also there will be one insulation layer, that plastic layer. Okay, so you can see these two wire combinedly give us one set of this is one pair, this is another pair, this is so total in this diagram there are 4 pairs. Okay, and each having 2 wires, so total 8 wires. And this dark color which you can see, this is nothing but the copper wire, above which there is one insulation. And all this wire is also overall insulation is also provided, and this type of cable is known as unshielded twisted pair cable. Okay, and here different colors are provided over the core, and each pair is twisted, which I explained now. So there are also different types of categories are available, category 1 to category 5. Depending upon the various application, it is been designated as different category. So totally 5 categories are there. This category is given by EIA, Electronic Industry Association, and TIA, that is Telecommunication Industries Association. See, what is an advantage of twisting? Why we do twisting means, first you should understand that in earlier days when we used to talk in phone, okay, though you are calling, suppose some B person, you can hear some X person is also speaking in between. Or if you leave the phone, somebody is speaking, even though you have not dial anyone, right? That is nothing but known as crosstalk. So that is likely to happen when this type of wires get touched. Okay, so signal interference will be there. To avoid that, we are generally doing the twisting so that the interference and crosstalk can be reduced to some extent. Okay, they are not foolproof, but to some extent we can reduce it. So according to this EIA and TIA, they are categorized the 5 different category of this type of cable. Okay, category 1, they are using only for voice signal. Okay, voice signal means where we can only talk to another person through phone. We are going to use the category 1 wires. Okay, category 2 types where 4 MB data speed of 4 Mbps and local talk you can give. See, now if you see in our college, in your house, you have been provided with an Ethernet cable, right? Where you get a speed of almost 10 Mbps. ठीक है, 10 Mbps means megabits per second, means every second you will get 10 Mbps. ठीक है, then category 4 which provide 20 Mbps, but they are using the token ring. Token ring is nothing but it's a topology how you are going to connect one different to another one. Then category 5 which can carry a speed of 100 Mbps fast Ethernet. This will be used from exchange, right, where we require large signals so that it could be diverted to some other places. Now STP we will just try to see. Okay, so in STC a metal sheath is provided. You can see this one, this is metal sheath. Overall shield will be there. Okay, and in between each another shield is also there between 2 pairs. So such a high insulation is provided here, so there is no chance, okay, that crosstalk can happen here. Metal screen, metal foil is wrapped around each twisted pair. You can see 1 2 3 4. So it's also a pair of 4, total 8. Okay, overall insulation is provided by this sheath. Crosstalk is very much reduced as compared to this. Okay, and because see, this cable can actually easily connect with one another, right? There's a chance that this two can be connected, okay, or this can be connected here, but here there is no chance. Okay, so overall you can reduce the crosstalk is reduced to a much extent. But what is the disadvantage? Definitely the cost is going to get increased because you are doing so much insulation in this. Flexibility is also decreased because there is so much metal you have provided everywhere, so it cannot move around. So that is one of two disadvantage you have in SGP. Then in today's time, when we are talking about cable, actually we are talking about the fiber optic cable. Everywhere, internet, we are talking about internet, and all this internet is only possible because of this fiber optic cable that is spread around all this. You can say the earth. It's like everywhere under the sea cable, or almost all the applications from your home to the exchange, everywhere we are now laying the fiber optic cable. So this is used for optic because the signal which we are passing in this is not your electrical signal, but rather we are passing the light signal. Okay, so light ray is passed. So definitely when you're passing the light, the speed is uh, very much appreciating, and it is very high as compared to the electrical signal. So this is one of the biggest advantage that you have, the speed. Okay, it losses will be very much reduced. It cannot club with the noise because most of the noise signals present in this nature is in the form of electrical signal. They are not the light signal, so it cannot mixed with your signal. So that is one of the advantage. We can get the more bandwidth. That is why today we are surfing the internet with a very high speed. Okay, and it is been developed by, you should remember all this name, Corning Glasswork develop an optical fiber with very low, and this is being developed in Bell Laboratory, and we are using a laser here. What is the full form of laser? Light amplification stimulation emission by radiation. Okay, now see, to explain this it's very simple. You should understand this principle of optical fiber. When the light ray is passed, travel between a dense medium to the light medium. जब भी आप light ray को travel करवाएंगे dense medium से lighter medium से, there will be a critical angle will be formed, and because of which you will get total reflection of the ray, so that this cannot pass, the light cannot go through the lighter medium. That means N2 will be greater than N1. ठीक है? So because of which there will be a repeated reflection. Okay, and construction will be very simple. There will be three important part you should remember: core, cladding and coating. Core, cladding and coating. Core is one where you are going to pass your light signal, and then it will be get changed into electrical signal and so on. Okay, there is a coating of cladding, and then overall coating will be also there, that is known as coating, buffer coating you can say. And the various applications are there, and you can also see the different types of optical cable. There are three different types: PCP, PCS and SCS. PCP means plastic clad plastic, PCS plastic clad silica, SCS means silica clad silica. Okay, now you can use a different overall material to change its strength. Okay, you can see here one diagram, the construction of fiber optic cable. So they are using a glass core, above which they are putting a plastic cladding, then Hytrel buffer, then Kevlar yarn, Hytrel overall. See, now there are different categories are present actually. So all that to reduce the interferences, if you're having more protection layer, that means the cost is going to be get increased. But the applications where we want the signal will be having good SNR, signal to noise ratio, and because of which we are modifying it in a different category. The bandwidth is also going to get increased. It can handle like 6,000 telephone calls over a single pair. Attenuation is very less because we are providing more protection layers, so definitely interference will be less. There will be no effect of radiation, electromagnetic noise. Okay, because it is carrying the signal of light, so definitely its weight will be very less. Okay, as far as security is concerned, this provide a very good security. Your signal cannot be interrupted. Okay, it cannot be impersonated by someone else. And the biggest advantage is there is no chance of short circuit, because short circuit will take place only when you will passing the signal in the form of electrical current. But here the signal, as it is a light signal, there is no chance that short circuit can take place. Okay, now there are several applications, you name it, we are using optical fiber. Okay. In telecommunication, definitely we are using long range, shortwave and all. TV transmission signal, we are using traffic control. Okay, office automation, everywhere we are using now. Okay, so nothing to discuss much about it. Submarine or OFC cable. Okay, so these are some of the things that you must know about the cables. Now, connectors, I will just explain. Connectors are just like a few of the simplest thing. Okay, I'll just take a 1 minute of you to just to go through this material, and then I'll show you the PDF. And today we'll finish this chapter also. So what is connector? Basically, you should know. Connector is nothing but which connect, okay, 2 points. Okay, in simple words. कोई भी दो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक डिवाइस को आप कनेक्ट कर दीजिए, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक इक्विपमेंट को कनेक्ट करें, उसके बीच में जो होता है दैट इज कॉल्ड एज कनेक्टर. फॉर एग्जांपल, आई एम हैविंग a mouse with me. I want to connect it to a laptop. If it is a wired one, can I connect it directly? No. I have to connect through a cable. If cable is also there, then also I cannot connect until unless I have a connector. Okay? USB connector we are using, right? So I can plug and play a USB and then I can play the mouse. So there are several different categories are there. Plug and play, audio connector, RF connector, computer connector, PCB connectors, telecommunicator connector, fiber optic, power connector. By looking at the name itself, you can say what are the various applications where these connectors we are going to use it. Okay. RF connectors basically we use in coaxial cable and telecommunication industries. Okay, when I am saying telecommunication, you must understand that all 2G, 3G, 4G, how we are connecting from antennas to the base station, how the signal is get transmitted. So many places this cables and connectors have to be chosen upon. So there are also different type you must know. One is BNC. I will show you all this. I have the images. Okay, BN, just you remember the name. BNC is binode Neil connector. It is the scientist name. Okay, it is very simple. I'll just show you now diagram, so it would be easier for you. You can see the diagram. It is a simple. You can see this pin. This pin is actually we have to connect so that the signal can be travel from cable to here. This is just a connector so that it can be fit into that particular slot. Okay, so these are the different specifications you can see. Then you have TNC connectors. In TNC connector it is a round one, and in BNC connector there will be a cut, just like how we are changing the bulb. If somebody has fixed the bulb at your home, okay, if you fix the bulb, that particular is just like your BNC connector type. Okay, when you rotate it, it will get fixed into it. Where there is no rotation, a round one will be there and you have to fix it by rotating it into a circular motion. Okay, then this type you have already seen, I think, RJ45 registered jack connector. RJ, this is not RG, this is RJ. RJ45 we use at our connecting internet. Okay, LAN connections. RJ45 switch, this also I think you have seen this. Okay, this is RS recommended standard 232 ports, and this is 25 connectors because this have 25 slots. These have 9 connectors because these have 9 slots. Okay, sometimes they may ask you DTE. DTE stands for data terminal equipment. DC stands for data communication equipment. Okay, these are as per the different standard. One will be for input, another one will be for DTE, DCE. What is male connector, what is female connector, I will show you now. Give me a minute. Just now you have to go through all this. Then we have HDMI connector we use in high definition multimedia interface. Okay, when we want to uncompress the video data and compress or uncompress the digital data from HDMI source device, we are using this HDMI connector. You can see here, this is it looks like HDMI 29 pins altogether, a 19 available, 29 available. So this is type A where we will have 19. There is also a type B HDMI where we will have 29 pins. Okay, so this is all about your chapter. Though the chapter is over, it is very simple. I want you to show something so that you can remember. Okay, I have prepared this. Just see this. VGA stands known as video graphic adapter, because we all use computer. We know this. Data with analog signal we can pass. Data transfer rate. I'll show you these images. Have you seen this image? Anyone? One of you can say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
So we are going to learn. See here, you can see now holes. This is known as female port, which is having the needle like structure. This is known as male port. Okay, so every time you will have the female slot connected to your desktop or your computer. Okay, and the cable will be connected with the male slot. Okay, so this is a VGA. See, it is written here VGA plug male connector. So this is VGA plug, and this is 15 pin VGA receptacle. This is also known as female connector. Okay, this is basically we use to display the our computer screen or laptop screen into a wall or somewhere, right? Projector type. If you want, you have to you should have that VGA pin. Now I'll show you another. This is DVI pin. Okay, so this is known as DVI male and this is known as DVI female slots. Okay, then we will have PC card adapter. You all know because you are using computers. I should not tell you the full form of everything is known to you. Anyhow, I am going to share this PPTs also with you. So this is known as peripheral component micro channel interconnect architecture. So there are different types are there. Suppose we are using type 1, we can only transmit per second 16 bits. Data with type 2, 16, 32 bits, card bus, everything you might be aware of. I'll show you how it looks like practically. Can you see this one? I think you all have used it, right? Data card we are using, right? To read and write. So there are different types available based upon which type you are using. Okay, and your laptop or your computer support which of this cable, right? So you can insert this card, and this also you might have seen the audio input and audio out. If you connect sometime your speaker or your CPU or your desktop or your laptop, you will have these slots where you can hear the voice signal. So this is known as speaker, and where you can speak out, this is known as microphone. I think you might know all this. Okay, I'm just showing you the with looking at the symbol also you can connect that particular wires. You can generally see there are two. If you connect your speaker, there are two colors, red and black. Okay, you will connect to the respective slots. Then see this one. We all have seen this, right? Just I'm trying to show you how and where what these wires are called as. These are different sorts of the wires depending upon its size. Okay, this is 3.5 mm miniature phone plug on cable icon to the line input connectors. Okay, CD player में आपको दिखा होगा घर में, वीडियो सिस्टम में आपको दिखेगा, ऑडियो एम्पलीफायर also can see. So this is nothing but the S video and composite. So these pins which you can see here, this pin are defined for a particular function. For example, see it is labeled as 1. So 1 and this 2 is used for the ground. 3 with this one is used for intensity. Okay, pin 4 the chrominance or the color which you are trying to set. So all different pins will have different setting. No one can remember definitely. When you buy something, different manufacturers will give different pin number, and different pin numbers will have different functions also. Okay. If you buy from some XYZ, they will have different specification. If you buy from some YZ, they will have different specification. Okay, everything will be given in their manuals. Then modem, this is very important. You must remember the modem full form modulation plus demodulation. This modem we will be using where we are connecting with the internet line with our PC. Okay? So with a router, before the route, after the router we'll have a modem, and then with modem to the PC. So it is generally doing the function of modulation and demodulation. Okay, you can see this Ethernet cable, phone cable, how we are connecting. See, this is a broadband router where which wire you have to connect, everything is been written. Okay, this cable we use every time in our college, academic places, home. we have in our desktop and computer like this, okay, where you connect your internet wire, and this is nothing but RJ45 plug. This pins you will be connecting here, so you will get the internet. Infrared, okay, so just with the light radiation also you can connect the different ports, but you have to maintain the angles. Then USB, every time we use this pins, this is known as USB, universal serial bus. There are now C type, so many types have come into picture: A type, B type, C type, right? You all know, I think we all are using mobile. Okay, then RS232, just now we have seen in the textbook also. RS stand for recommended standard, C stand for CMOS. Okay, you can see these are the different cables, different ports. Okay, now this, I think this is okay. You know how motherboard is being printed, what are the different buses there, right? This is just for your extra knowledge. I'm showing you the screens. This is SATA line. Okay, so this is over. Now I'll show you some of the cables also, computer cables. Okay, we have all seen in our life all these cables, so I just want to show you. Okay, okay, different names have been given, so you can see this is known as Toslink and optical cables. These are very new nowadays. This we have seen anyways, USB cable. Okay, USB to LAN, and we are connecting it. Almost everywhere now we are using USB cables. This, I think you have seen, this is known as bus. Have you seen this? These wires, these are the connecting with the internal motherboard from one component to the another one. We are using these wires. Okay, there will be different slots. You can see in my lab also. Once you enter from the door, there we have placed it. In future, if you come there, you can see, if you have not seen any time. Then this is known as network cable. Just now I have explained you. Ethernet cable also it is called as. Okay, this is ADSL, and there are different ports now. Though it is not there in syllabus, I will share with you. If you want to have extra knowledge, you can see this also. Different types of cables, okay, and connectors. What is known as male, what is known as female. Anyway, I have explained you. But if you want to go into more detail, you can refer this PDF also. Okay. So for the time being, we have finished all our syllabus, and those